Hello there. It is Mark back with another audio tutorial, and we are going to talk about rough cuts. Rough cut is pretty straightforward, and you can do them very quickly as long as you have your script and you've taken the time to cut all your clips down to like basically everything you need, how they will appear in your story. So let's get to it. We have Adobe Audition, and this is the multi-track session that we left off with in the last video. So first thing I want to do, actually, I'm going to just delete these. So you can left click and then hit the delete key to remove them. And then I'm actually going to go down here to the lower left-hand corner, and I like to zoom out full both axes. So I'm going to click this button so I can see my entire multi-track session. We have 6 tracks, track 1, track 2, track 3, etc., and so on. And the first thing I want to put in is my script. So the script, to me, is the most important thing. It's going to be the most foreground of foreground elements. And this example that we're going to walk through together is actually how you would make a voice report or a voicer. Pauline will go over some of these audio formats by now, I think. So that's what we're building. We're building a voicer. So let's, again, I'm going to hit the zoom out full button. I want to see my entire script, which is only about 40 seconds. So let's play it back and see what we have. Close your eyes and listen. That sound you're hearing is the back parking lot at King's College. Paul Robinson is a broadcast technician for video at the college, and that parking lot is where he tells us about the value of scenes in audio storytelling. Okay, you can see where this is going. I am going to create a voicer about voicers. The surprise, the cat is out of the bag. First thing I want to do is actually create a little space in here for a clip that I'm going to drop in. So I have 2 clips from Paul over here on the left. So let's just drag in one, and you'll see what I mean, where I don't have room for it. If I hit play now, we're going to be talking at the same time.
A scene takes someone there.
And
you
that
want to take
someone. We don't want that. So what I'm going to do here is right click rather, and I'm going to go split. And then this breaks the block into 2 bits. And this is where the rough cut comes in. I'm not going to come in here and fiddle with it to make sure it's perfectly timed. In fact, it's probably not going to be perfectly timed, and that's okay. We're only trying to get to the end with everything on. And then we're going to go back later and sort of tighten down all the bolts and make sure it's really tight. So it sounds very loosey-goosey right now. Scenes and audio storytelling.
A scene takes someone there. Place.
And that little bit, yeah, see, I would bring both of those tighter. So let's go to the next one. I'm going to grab this little nav bar at the top, and I'm going to scroll to the right. Normally, I would have my script in front of me, and I'd be following along. The script is like your recipe card, and we're baking a cake. Up till now, we've only been focusing on measuring ingredients. Now we're going to put them in the mixing bowl, and we're literally mixing audio right now. An audio cake, if you will. Patent pending. She says a good clip can do a lot for your story. Yes, it can. So again, left click, right click, split. And it breaks the block in 2. And I'm going to put in the clip from Pauline, and look at that. I need more space, but that's okay. We can make some. We'll just drag this over to here. I'm going to grab my nav bar again, and look at that. 1:10. I was hoping it was under 1:10. I'm aiming for 65 seconds, but that is close enough for government work, as they say. If I grab this nav bar up here, I can stretch it out, and we can actually see the whole thing. There's one more element that we're missing though, and that is a little bit of sound off the top. So we're going to go like this, and I'm going to drag it actually down to the 3rd track this time. We don't want things overlapping, and you can see here this is a crossfade. We'll talk about more in a later video on that. But for now, we put script on the top, clips on track 2, sound effects on track 3. And for now, I think I'm happy with this. I can see that I'm going to need a little more wind noise than what I recorded, and that's my bad. please always, everywhere you go, every room that you do an interview in, record 30 to 45 seconds. Pauline may even recommend a minute of ambient sound. So either before or after the interview with the person, if you even get to go in the same room with them. If it's outdoors, I mean, social distancing is a little easier outside. My point is, please record the space, and you will see why it's important in the next video. So, a cliffhanger. See you in the next one.